So I've known Coach Al for years. He's the head coach of the men's basketball team at CAU, Clark Atlanta University, which happens to be one of the first historical black colleges in the southern states. This gentleman is a pillar within the community. Al started out as the assistant coach for 8 years and became the head coach in 2022. His Panthers are really on the rise. He was given $100K to renovate the lounge area and the men's locker room in an area where he doesn't know what to do with yet.
So, you know, now this door, basically this is where the lounge starts.
So this is it.
Yes.
Okay.
So the locker rooms are under the basketball court in the basement. Over here is the area we'll turn into a lounge. Then we have a main space where your team hangs out. And off the main space is another meeting room.
This was a storage closet. Actually, when I used to play here, since I've become a coach, we haven't really used this space for much of anything.
Okay.
So I was thinking this would be a perfect place to set up a barber chair.
Okay.
And, you know, when the guys want to come and get haircuts, I think that this room is perfect for it.
Got you. Okay.
Just trying to figure
It's
out.
a decent space.
Talk to me about a barbershop.
You know, a chair or two, and you know, if we can actually open up this space to where you can see inside of the barbershop,
Okay.
but also outside to the lounge, so it's almost like a waiting area.
You need a wash bowl, don't you?
Yes, because especially if they just coming fresh off the court and they're trying to get a fresh haircut, I think
Got
we
it.
need to freshly
Got it,
wash
okay.
their hair as
And
well.
we need mirrors
Yes.
and better lighting.
Oh, without a doubt.
This feels like
Definitely.
hospital lighting. It
For
looks
sure.
like what I thought a men's locker room would look like.
Would
All
you
right.
give that up already?
I'm just saying, you know, even if it was the girls' locker room, we would have even painted the walls. We would have maybe wallpapered this in cinder block. Y'all just don't care.
I just
Y'all
said there's gonna be some paint here. No, we can't. Yeah, you haven't been to a barbershop in a long time, because the barbershops are the place to be right about now, okay?
Okay. We're in the barbershop, and
Yes, so out here in this area right here is where the majority of the times the guys come in, they watch television, play the video game, and things of that nature. So, you know, we want to make it a homely feel. You know, we also want them to see this as an area where they can come and also study, because we emphasize student and student athlete.
Right.
And, you know, that's the biggest part of a student athlete.
Okay.
You got to have the grades first and foremost. And so, you know, we could do study
Yeah.
hall in here.
Yeah.
While guys are getting haircuts.
Are you adamant about sticking with the team colors?
Yes, but I'm also open to you guys' creativity.
Okay. So what do we think about the ceilings? Because when we first came in, it was all blacked out, had that industrial vibe to it. Would you want to convert the drop ceilings or leave them as is?
I would like to actually have it to look similar to the locker room. You know,
Okay.
that feel is a more modern, up-to-date feel,
Yeah.
because this is very old school.
Okay.
well, not only is it old school, but this type of light, long-term, is not healthy. So we want to try to bring in as much natural light as we can, and where there's a lack of windows, we can do that often with bulbs. We can do that by getting the light further away from their eyes as well, you know, bringing it up higher. So I love Mike's idea to turn it into more of a
Yeah.
loft or industrial
No,
ceiling.
it should be a whole vibe down here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it'll flow naturally with the way that the locker room looks.
Yeah.
I'm
what I have
excited
was-
to kind of see where this goes. And what is your timeline?
I'm looking to renovate before this season.
Okay. So we have literally 9 weeks.
But let's not forget, I'm gonna need at least 2 weeks to get permits.
So 7 weeks. We've already got a packed, tight project schedule. It's a commercial project, so you already know that's additional hoops that we got to jump through.
And we get to do a barbershop.
That's what you're hooked on. I mean, I love the idea of this project too. I just don't know if we can make it happen. Let me ask you this. When we come up with our design concepts and we kind of hammer out the budget, do we have to run it up, considering it's a school? Does there have to be several layers of approvals, or
Well,
what?
our athletic director and president, they gave me all rights to, you know, design it the way that I see it.
You can do a lot
Yeah.
here for $100,000.
I like it.
Very nice donor.
Very nice donor.
From what we talked about, as long as we don't hit any snags, I think we can get everything done in budget.
Let's just establish, this project has a lot of firsts. Our very first locker room we have ever done, I've never even been in the men's locker room. Our very first barbershop, you've been in a barbershop, I've not been in a barbershop,
Yep.
right? But if done correctly, it'll be a real asset to the community. So we have got to get this right.
I think we're gonna slam dunk this one. Don't worry about it.
I got that.
We'll be good.
Slam dunk. Whoop. But I am gonna have to lean on you a lot. This is one you're gonna
Look, I'm ready. Look, this one's gonna be fun.
lean on him.
Man, listen, I appreciate you making time out your
no
day,
problem,
bro.
no problem.
It was like, I did not expect the city to ask me for this.
Yeah.
When it comes to commercial properties, the rules are a bit more stringent, especially when it comes to the paperwork. We have to submit a site safety plan, which is going to outline the hazards. But in order to get the site safety plan from the city, I need the original blueprints from CAU.
I know you said that you needed them immediately. Well, you guys can help me find it.
Where?
Let me show you.
Okay.
Lead the way.
Oh.
Whoa, this is it? Wait a minute, how far back does it go?
It's another row behind this row and a little bit back there.
You really talking about finding them in here?
I told you we was gonna have to find them.
This is like the entire school. We need the plan that says basement plan.
Okay, cool. Okay, these two are definitely not it.
This does say gym.
That's Jim.
Parking deck.
Pull them all out. We'll take a look at them.
Do y'all have signs over there?
Wait a minute, we found the gym area. We're just looking at some of the plans to see if this is it.
Well, this says swimming pool. And
This
is
is
the only
it.
place that has a swimming pool.
Mike, I think we have it, man.
What does it say in the far right corner, though?
Basement floor plan.
Oh,
That's what we're talking about. You just saved us a lot of time, man.
You want to talk about a happy man? Happy man. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. We found the exact drawing we need within 30 minutes.
Okay.
Right? So I'm going to run this over to the city so we can get things rocking and rolling. Woo!
It's a lifesaver.
Lifesaver.
Yep.
Appreciate you, man.
Teamwork makes the
I
dream
really
work.
appreciate you. I got a hot date tonight, man.
It took 2 weeks, but we got the safety plan filed with the city and permit to pull. With 7 weeks to go, we can get started on demoing and cutting out the hole for the barbershop window. I feel like the clock on the scoreboard is ticking down.
Okay, when you wrap it around, let you go.
Oh, you are so smart.
I'm telling you.
Good?
I'm good. It's not as bad as I thought.
Oh, you know what I just realized? They're doing the design meeting upstairs right now.
So let's start in our actual barber shop. So you walk in, we have 2 barber chairs, and I want to add some mood lights and a feature wall. And then over here is a huge picture window that now makes the room feel more breathable and expansive.
I love the vision.
I might have to come get my cut here.
Right.
This is dope.
Right, this is perfect.
So we're good with this. Now let's look at the actual players' lounge. Now you said they play video games, but also they're really in school to study as well, right? And that's what we want to promote.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
I agree.
So what if we have a dedicated study station?
I think that's perfect.
We'll have a study station with plenty of outlets for laptops and phones, a wet bar with snacks and drinks, and then the gaming area will be on the other side of the lounge with plenty of seating. Your team will never want to leave.
I think that's brilliant.
I love it. The only issue I see here, right? I see you have faucets against this wall. This would be a huge ticket item because there's no lines, no plumbing, anything. And for me to get the water over to this area, I think we should turn this into a dry bar.
Yeah, I like
Is that
idea.
fair?
Yes, I
So
like that
it'll
idea.
be a dry bar, no water, but I'll still keep the aesthetic.
Wow.
I like it. It's
I love
dope.
it.
I'm gonna go downstairs and do some demo.
Okay,
Good job.
thank you, baby.
All right.
Hey.
Yep.
This is the last of the framing.
Got our lintel in. Once the floor is all clear and the frame is done, then we're gonna keep self-leveling everything out. And then we gotta step away, let it dry, come back tomorrow and keep going.
Yeah.
We have 5 weeks until we need to turn over this basketball lounge, and it's been a full court press. Our guys tore out the old flooring, we reframed the entire lounge area and the new barbershop, then we drywalled the entire space.
And today, I'm calling in a favor from a local muralist, Michelle. She does incredible work. I was just trying to figure out what wall makes the best sense to put the mural. And I was thinking, all right, all of them? Do them all, just do everything, one big canvas. Well, all right, so when you come in, I would love for you to be drawn all the way down there. And then CAU is a historically Black college, and I would love to sort of signify that with some quotes from prominent Black leaders. One of Dr. King's quote, "Darkness will not drive out darkness, only light can do that."
Yeah.
And, you know, just kind of have that everywhere. What are you thinking?
We can just float them around. So that way when you're sitting here, like when you walk in, you go right to it. So you can't help but read it as soon as you walk in.
Everywhere you go, it's gonna be, oh my goodness. All right, girlie, we got it. Yay. Hey, babe. So, you've got the barbershop. Listen, I spend a lot of time in hair salons, not in barbershops. Everything I know about barbershops is from Mike cutting Uncle Mark and David's hair in our basement, turning that into a barbershop. But I really do want this space to be embraced by the men's team. And so, you know, whatever pointers I can get, I'm gonna take them.
Okay, so talk to me. I know you want to do a sleek design here. What exactly did you have in mind?
Well, I have two ideas. I could either do 3 workstations, or I could run 1 console all the way down with storage. So 1, 2, 3 here. And then
3 stations in here? It's not gonna work.
2 stations only. That's all I see here.
why wouldn't it work?
It's too tight. Look at the space.
If it's 2 stations, it's 2 stations. If you don't want storage, it's no storage. It's fine. It's gonna be beautiful either way, so I'm not stressing. We revealed this new and improved men's locker room to CAU in less than a week, and there is still so much to get done. Today, I'm working on the accent wall in the new lounge area. So I'm gonna go right behind you. Nope, nope, nope. Don't move, go ahead, you're good.
Baby, baby.
Hey, baby.
What are you trying to measure?
I'm trying to make sure we have enough slats for this TV accent wall.
I already did all that. We're good. You need 16 panels.
No, I don't need 16 panels, because I'm only stopping it here.
Right, but you still need 16 panels to get it done. What's wrong?
Well, because I have exactly 16 panels. So if we need 16 panels, then we have no room for error. What did I do wrong? I felt that one. Abuse, abuse.
Babe,
Don't you
you
dare.
always get 10% extra.
But I needed to go all the way to the ceiling, so 2 of those panels you're gonna have to splice and alternate the cuts. Okay?
Okay. But you can't mess up. They gotta be exact.
Yeah, I can do it.
Here, take your fluorescent zebra, whatever this is.
It's cute, right?
It is? No, you cute.
It's a girly tape measure.
I'm gonna go get the rest of the panels.
It's got glitter on it. We have just days before the basketball season starts, so we're getting the finishing touches on the athletic lounge. The muralist is almost done. Mike is installing the barber chairs, and they look beautiful.
I'm feeling good. Today's the first game of the season, and we need to rebuild this lounge.
We got the entire school involved in this. We got the cheerleaders, for the ball players, the president, French, Dr. French to be exact, one of the assistant coaches and Coach Al are gonna be joining us for this final reveal.
Thank you, brother.
First off, thank you for trusting us.
Yes.
Thank you for thinking of us
Yes.
and calling us, and I hope we nailed it. Just know this was an education for me,
Yeah.
because I have never been in a barbershop, and I have never been in the men's locker room, thankfully. So this is like all mine.
Well,
you, Mike.
not just for having us, for showing up for your team in the
Yeah.
school. You know what I mean? For what you did inside of there is going to be heard throughout the whole campus.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So congrats to you, brother.
And
It'll be heard throughout the whole HBCU community because we don't have them like this. D1 schools do, but not HBCU.
well, after this, I think we're ready to take them all on.
All right.
After this, I'm going on vacation. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, you ready to see what happened?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Wow.
Whoa, wait. This is the same place?
Can't be.
Welcome to the new Players Lounge. So we thought the players deserved something a little swanky. We wanted to elevate the space for you and actually promote them doing their schoolwork. So this is the study area
Right.
where
Yes,
they
this
can
is
sit
perfect.
down, get some studying in.
Great.
They should be
Those
excited
grades
to
up.
come to study hall now. They should be excited to come to study hall.
It's like a vibe. We call it. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Well,
Real
yeah,
clean.
so there was, the drop ceilings, and so we said, wow. Some people would really pay to be able to have these very high loft ceilings.
Yeah.
Let's embrace it. But we want you to take a look at the other end.
This is more of a space for the players to chill, play some video games, study, maybe watch some TV together.
Wow, wow. We used to have the couches over here, then the TV used to be mounted in the ceiling.
What do you think? Will they appreciate this, the players?
They might want to
Might
move
be too
in.
much. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, but for me, it's also a safe haven. I think this will give them somewhere in between classes to probably come and want to hang out with one another. I want to keep them together as much as possible, and I think having a space like this is comfortable and it's like being at home.
Yeah.
Come see
We
us
put
next
some of
year.
our favorite quotes up on the wall, too.
Oh, yeah.
Of people who've meant so much here to the city of Atlanta as well. So hopefully that keeps them inspired. I'm one of those people that actually write my favorite quotes and put them on Post-it notes all over the mirrors and all over my car.
Yeah.
So just to be able to see that, I think, speaks life into them.
This is amazing.
Very excited about this.
Yeah.
It's my first ever barbershop.
Oh, wait, hold on. You see this?
Wow. Look. Hey, he's a barber.
Let me see what you look like.
Now, this is
Yes.
first class.
You remember what this used to look like?
Yes.
We wanted to bring the ceilings up, obviously, add a little mood, so we brought in the brick instead of the cement blocks, right, the cinder blocks. And you, of course, had to have your wash bowl, and it was really an education. Mike actually took me to a real barbershop so that I could get the lay of the land.
You said you wanted to do a barbershop. Is this what you had in mind?
No, I did not.
No.
Like, this is above and beyond, and this is, simply amazing. It's simply amazing.
Thank you all so much. Thank you. We can't thank you all enough.
You are welcome.
These renovations went above and beyond my expectations. I feel really humbled by everything. It's a true blessing. Hopefully we'll bring in a lot of championships and we'll be adding to the decorations with more trophies and cut down nets.
We got it done, guys, and we're just so happy that you trusted us.
Yes.
I can't believe this is the same space. It looks absolutely amazing. It's just a new feeling, a new vibe, and a new era of CAU men's basketball as well.
There it is.
Yeah, this is
and
perfect.
you guys had a wonderful donor who made all of this possible. The community really came together and backed us. We had to call in a few favors, and we were like, but it's for CAU. And they said, well, why didn't you say so?
Right.
All in all, we spent almost $100,000 completing
It
this.
looks like it. It definitely looks like
Do you
it.
think the players will take care of it?
They have no choice. They have no choice. Because look, my office is right there, so I know what's going on. These renovations mean a lot. Now that when I match up head-to-head with other schools when it comes to recruiting, I think I might have the edge.
Well, thank you guys for having us and allowing Mike and I to do this.
Al has always been a guy about the community, so seeing him come into the space smiling and just overwhelmed, his reactions were amazing. I really want to see what the players think of all this.
Right?
To be honest with you, I couldn't be any happier with how this project turned out.
So you can check one thing off our list.
2,000 left.
2,000. It's a whole Christmas dinner on this plate.
But now, on the real though, this is all because of your coach.
Yeah.